Morning students. Today's class transpiration, myself Manoj Kumar Nanla, GDC Pedapalli. Today's topic is transpiration. Transpiration is the process, a physical process that the water from plant to through aerial part of the plant evaporate to the atmosphere. This is called the transpiration. What is the object of the today topic? Definition of transpiration, understanding the process of transpiration, learning types of transpiration, advantage of transpiration to plant. So definition. Transpiration. Transpiration is the process of water movement through a plant and its evaporation from aerial, especially from aerial parts, especially from leaves, from stems and flower. So transpiration is a process. What is that? The definition is the water movement from the plant with the aerial parts of the plant. The water evaporation from plant to atmosphere is called transpiration. Simple. The loss of water from plant to atmosphere through aerial part of the plant, that is called transpiration. So the aerial part mainly, what are they? Leaves, stems, flowers. These are the aerial parts. Through these aerial parts, the plant lost water in the form of vapor to the atmosphere is called transpiration. Types of transpiration. So types of transpiration mainly cuticular transpiration, lenticular transpiration, stomatal transpiration. Three types of transpirations seen. One is the cuticular. What is the cuticle? Cuticle is the utmost layer of the leaf stems. So the leaves are surrounded by, some of the leaves are surrounded by cuticle layer. It is made with cutin. It will be made with cutin carbohydrates. So the loss of water in the form of water vapor through the cuticle is known as the cuticular transpiration. Actually, some plants, xerophytes, have a thick cuticle because cuticle prevents transpiration sometimes. So in mesophytes, the cuticular thickness is very low. That's why the transpiration process is through cuticle. Cuticle is occurred in some plant. This is called cuticular transpiration. Now second one, lenticular transpiration. Loss of water in the form of water vapor taking place through the lenticles present in woody stem and fruits is called lenticular transpiration. It amounts 1 to 5% of the total loss by the plant, total transpiration by the plant. What is the lenticular transpirator? So lenticles present in the woody stems and fruits. These woody stems or fruits, loss of water in the form of vapor to atmosphere, that is the called type of transpiration. So lenticular transpiration percentage is only 1 to 5 of the total percentage. Cuticular percentage is only 1 to 2. So lenticular is 1 to 5%. The water loss of plant through lenticular is called lenticular transpiration. Third one, stomatal transpiration. This is the highest percentage of the transpiration. Total transpirations, 90% of total transpiration takes place through only stomato. So stomats are a minute pores confined to epidermis of green leaves, mainly green leaves, and always are green shoots. So mainly green leaves as well as green shoots. If the leaves are modified into spines, then the photosynthesis take place in the shoots, that shoots having stomato. So the opening and closing of stomata are controlled by God cells. Maximum transpiration takes place through stomata, about 80 to 90% from the plants, which takes place through the stomatal openings. So the stomata is where we can see its stomato on the epidermis of green leaves. Through the stomato, the plant loss of water through the stomato in the form of vapor to the atmosphere called stomatal transpiration. So now, mechanism of opening and closing stomato. Opening and closing of stomata depends on the turgidity of the God cells. When God cells are turgid, pores open and close when they are placid. When turgidity increase, God cells bulge outward, widening the stomatal opening. During day, take of carbon dioxide rises, leading to opening stomata. So mechanism of opening and closing of stomata based on God cells. When the God cells shows turgidity means over water flow to the inside of the God cells, the increase of turgidity, increase of the God cell blood outwards, then the pores are open. When the stomata closed, the water from God cell to other cells flow to other cells. It's means osmosis. Osmosis process takes between the God cells and the accessory cells and other epidermal cells. In this process, when the God cells are turgidity increase, the stomata are open. When they are placed, the stomata are closed. Cuticular transpiration. Upper epidermis of plant secretes thin layer of wax called cuticle, which minimizes loss of water. You can see in the xerophytic plant, the cuticle is very thickness. In mesosomes, it is very thin layer. Cuticle prevents evaporation of water from the leaf surface. Thicker of cuticle, lesser than transparency. So mesosomes, the cuticle is very thin. Some of the mesoplants absent cuticle. So some of the leaves a thin cuticle layer. In this cuticle layer, the loss of water is through this cuticle layer. That is called cuticle transpiration. Lenticular transpiration. After secondary growth, after matured of the stem, they possess some lenticles for gaseous exchange, oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. This is called lenticle. Small openings that developed in the older stem are called lenticles. Old age plants or older stem or mature stems having small openings, that is called lenticles. These small opening used for gaseous exchange of the stem cells to atmosphere. At the same time, sometimes some plants it is used for transpiration. The transpiration percentage in total, the lenticular transpiration is very low, 1 to 5%. Water from the cell surface evaporates and transpiration occurs through lenticular, that is called lenticular transpiration. How much water do plant? So during a growing season, a leaf will transpire many times more water than its own weight. An acre of corn gives off about 3,400 gallons of water each day. A large oak tree can transpire 40,000 gallons for years. So the transpiration rate is different to species. So very example in agriculture crop, that is the maize, it is shows corn, maize shows high percent of transpiration. So daily it shows in an acre of plants 3000 to 400 gallons. That's the 11,400 to 15,100 liters evaporate from the maize plant to the atmosphere of 1 acre maize. So you can see the water is going to outside from the plants. So mostly the maize is high transpiration rate plants. At the same time, a large oak tree can transfer 40,000 gallons per year. So 40,000 gallons, it means 1,15,000 liters per year. It's not easy. So how much mechanism included in transpiration? Just imagine 1,51,000 liters per year transpired one oak plant. So how much it absorbed from the soil, how much water it absorbed? Just you imagine. So this is one experiment you see the maize leaves having droplets of the water. At the same time, you can see the carry bag around the leaf. You see some water in the carry bag due to the evaporation. Evaporation occurs when water becomes vapor. From bodies of water, transpiration occurs when water leaves a plant as vapor. Evapotranspiration is the sum of both evaporation and transpiration. The water moves from liquid state to the gaseous state. So, evapotranspiration is the sum of both evaporation and transpiration, the way water from the liquid state to the gaseous state. So, mainly the water is evaporated from the land to air in the form of vapor. So, in the plants, through the process is transpiration. Water bodies directly evaporation into vapor. So, internal factor affecting on transpiration. A number of leaves, more leaves means a bigger surface area, and for stomata for gas section, this will result greater loss. So, more leaves, more stomata. More stomata means more transpiration. More transpiration means more water loss. So, the transpiration rate depend on the number of leaves, leaf size, number of stomata. So, second factor, number of stomata. More stomata will provide more force for transpiration. So, if the leaves possess more stomata, the transpiration rate is high. The leaves possess a small amount of stomata, the transpiration rate is very low. Size of the leaf. A leaf with bigger surface area will transpire faster than a leaf with a smaller surface area. So, presence of plant cuticle. A waxy cuticle is relatively impermeable to water vapor, and reduces evaporation from the plant surface except via stomata. So, if your leaves having a thick cuticle, the transpiration rate is very low. If the leaf absent cuticle, the transpiration is very high. In the thin layer of cuticle, transpiration is very low. So, this is the main important thing for present cuticle. Xerophytic plant have a thick cuticle for prevent of the water loss, because xerophytic plants have absorbs a little water. The availability of water is very little in the xerophytic plant. That's why they behave that type of self. They cutinization process, their leaves and stem having a thick cuticle to prevent the transpiration. External factors affecting temperature. Temperature increase, transpiration rate also increase. So high temperature during the growing season, high temperature relate to open and closed the stomata. Relative humidity. As the relative humidity of the air surrounding the plant rises, the transpiration rate falls. It is easier for water to evaporate into drier air than to more saturated. If the humidity is high in the air, the transpiration is less because the humidity high, there is not carrying capacity of air. The transpiration is very low. If the dry air, the transpiration rate is very high, then air have the carrying capacity of vapor. So this is the more saturated air. In more saturated air, the transpiration is very low. In dry air, the transpiration is very high. Wind and air movement. Increased movement of the air around plant will result in a higher transpiration rate. In this somewhat related to the relative humidity of the air, the slow movement of the air, the transpiration increased. The fastest winds came, the transpiration fall because of the closing of stomata. Soil moisture availability. When moisture is lacking, plants can begin to sensation and transpire less water. When the water is not available in soil, moisture is locking in soil, the availability of water is very less. That time the plant shows premature aging, which can result in leaf loss. The leaf loss, ultimately transpiration is very low. So this is the soil maturity. Type of plant. Plant transfer water at different rates. Some plants which grow in arid regions such as cacti and succulents conserve precious water by transferring less water than other plants. So plant transfer is different areas. Plants transfer is different rates. For example, arid areas growing plants, also called cactus, xerophytic plants or succulents. In that area, these plants absorption of water or the availability of water in the soil is very less. So in this plant, the water is very precious. That's why these plants, the plants adopting some adaptations like leaves converted to spines. The stomata very less in number. Stomata is very deep blows. At the same time, the guard cells are always closed at the daytime. These adaptations are available. So at the same time, mesophytes having high rate of transpiration. Anti-transparents. So anti-transparent, which material prevent the transpiration, that is called anti-transparent. Anti-transparents are compounds applied to the leaves of plants to reduce transpiration. They are used on Christmas tree and cut flower on newly transplanted shrubs and in other applications to preserve and protect plants from drying out too quickly. So they have also been used to protect leaves from salt burn and fungal disease. So this is the transparents, some important transparents, waxes, some of the. So this is the transpiration lesson today's. Thank you very much.